Shalom, coming to the name of Yahweh, Bashem, Shai, Bashem, Rakakadash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of great millstone. He taught me the truth and salutations unto the Akim that continues to push the word in truth and in sincerity. I was coming back at you with this quick video, and I had a title in my head, but it just left my head. But it's based around Mark, the 7th chapter and the 18th verse, about breakdowns and understanding. How should I say it? Unto them, are ye so without understanding also? Because when you basically read up Yahushua, I was exposing the hypocrisy of the Pharisees, or the wicked ones of the Pharisees, I should say. And then he went on to break certain things down. But then it says, verse 7, we start at verse 17, and when he was entered into the house from the people, his disciples asked him concerning the parable. And he said unto them, are ye so without understanding also? Do ye not perceive that whatsoever thing from without entereth into the man, it cannot defile him, because it entereth not into his heart, but into the belly, and goeth out into the drought, purging all meats. And he said, that which cometh out of the man, that defileth the man. For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornication, murders. Pretty much what I want to hit on is that Yahushua taught in the manner whereby a lot of what he was saying went over the heads of the people, but on purpose. Yahushua's target audience was the elect. And there's many a times in the scriptures where it says the disciples came to the Lord, afterwards, man, to get the deeper understanding, to get the deeper breakdown. Now it was expected of them, so that they were quickened in the truth to understand it the first time round. But when they asked questions, the Lord would kind of get onto them. Then he would break it down fully. And the point is this: be not loose with the breakdowns, man. There's certain things that are touched on more than others, and that's because of the time period we're in. So of course you're going to see more videos on the Mark of the Beast, which we have been doing. Like, our apostles have been doing that, from the jump. But obviously there's been an increase in those type of videos. We're going to see more videos on the relevant matters pertaining to prophecy at this time. Okay. But then there's other breakdowns as well which do relate. But they're not touched on as much. There's certain things that you see, this is the truth makes you a layered thinker, right? And there's certain things that only the elect are meant to know, or the hopeful elect. Not even the wider brotherhood or the wider set of believers. Some things aren't even necessary for them to know. There's certain things, men that support, but there's certain things that are only for the people that are really about this, on some sort of level of understanding. Because if you were to get into it, it would bug them out. Yahushua, and there's many of examples, and this is why I'm bringing this out. It says, and when he was entered into the house from the people, so you got the disciples, and then you got the people. People can listen, but there's certain things which are only that's in-house, man. There's only certain breakdowns or only certain things that are known in-house, because it's not for them to know. Okay, now let me get a scripture on that. I had to go to you. It is given. Yeah. Matthew 13 and 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So there's the general understanding of the truth, then there's the mysteries, there's the deeper layers. And yeah, man, it's just the fact that them deeper layers aren't for everyone. It's not for everybody. There's certain things that only the men that's within camps. When I say that, you know, because these days anybody in camps, like people just formulate in camps. Like there's a particular route. I come home, and there's one guy. He's out there every day in a spot where we actually used to teach many years ago. But you know, it's a dead end area really. And he was out there with another guy that used to be with us. Well, he was out there with an associate, with a guy from the guy that used to be with us. And people just formulating. And you know, if you're teaching the word, then cool. But if you're teaching the wrong doctrine, then fuck you. And the reason I ain't giving them props is because the last time I knew they were going off on a doctrine. So they're teaching another Yahweh Shai, they're teaching another gospel, they're teaching another doctrine. So fuck them. You know, if they were teaching the truth, then yeah, you don't need to be a part of Great Millstone. You just, spirit jumps on you and you go out there. That's your part. That's beautiful. But if you're teaching the wrong doctrine, then what you doing? You're Satan. You're going against the truth. You're an adversary. You're one who goes against. All right. You know. Anyways, back to the point. Is that certain things are only for certain men that's in good standing, or the spirit deals with you, allows you to understand. You know, like not every single part of the truth is for the people. All right, let's go back to that scripture, because the Lord actually called them people, like them man of Odessa. Oh man, you know. This now concern you, my friend. So like in Mark 7:17, it says that when he was entered into the house from the people. So even the disciples knew that, alright, cool, I ain't gonna ask in front of, because the Lord gonna first of all get on to us, because they knew he was an austere man. So to save themselves from the public embarrassment of the Lord getting onto them. But then also that, you know, this thing will be broken down, man. So he was away from the people, his disciples asked him concerning the parable, you know. So what can we learn from that, man? Like, we can't get frustrated. You gotta know your target audience. You gotta know who you're speaking to and how far to go, what to say and what not to say, you know, because at the end of the day, man, you know, there's certain things that's only for the men of the Lord to understand, not for the people then. Anyways, of that, man, I'm out, man.